हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, मैं हूं आपकी लर्निंग गाइड और आप देख रहे हैं साइंस ज्ञान। इन टुडेज वीडियो we'll start a new chapter that is electricity. But before start, if you're new to my channel, click out the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to get the further updates of my videos. And without further delay, let's get started. First topic of this chapter is itself electricity. As you can see on the board, the definition says that the electricity is a form of energy that can be generated due to flow of charges or electrons. We are very much familiar about this word electricity because we use a lot of devices to run with the electricity. Like we run machines, we glow the bulb, we switch on the fan, and for many more devices we use electricity to run them. This is a form of energy that can be generated due to the flow of electrons or charges. Let's discuss about electrons. For any of the body or object, the smallest particle is atom, which contains some charges in it, and that is positive and negative charge. This charges gets contained by the microparticles of that atom. So suppose this is an atom of a body. Every atom has a center, which we know as nucleus, and in that nucleus one positive charge microparticle is present and the another charge which is neutral. Positive charge microparticle we considered as protons, whereas the neutral charge microparticle we considered as neutron. To balance this positive charge around the nucleus in the fixed orbit, the negative charge microparticle revolves, and that we considered as electrons, and that we considered as electrons, and that we considered as electrons. The number of electrons are equal to the number of protons for balancing positive and negative charge. When this charges flows or this electrons flows from one body to another, because of that the electricity gets produced. This is negative charged, this one is positive charged, and this is neutral. This microparticle does not contain any charge on it. Due to the flow of electrons from one body to another, we get electricity, that is a form of energy. Electricity has two types. First is static electricity, and the second is current electricity. This static electricity gets produced due to the imbalancement of electrons and protons, means positive and negative charge. Basically, we have to study about the current electricity, which gets generated due to the flow of electrons or charges from one to another. The next topic is source of electricity. So as per the definition, the object or instrument that produces electric current is called source of electricity. In simple words, वो हर एक ऑब्जेक्ट और इंस्ट्रूमेंट जो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी को प्रोड्यूस करती है बाय द फ्लोइंग ऑफ चार्जेस, दैट वी कंसीडर्ड एज सोर्स ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. इट मीन्स फ्रॉम वेयर वी गेट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, दे आर नोन एज सोर्स ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. फर्स्ट सोर्स ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी इज नोन एज सेल. Second is photocell, and the third one is dynamo or generator. In the first one, the cell again has two types. First is simple cell and the another is dry cell. There is a difference between cell and photocell. This cell uses chemical energy and convert that chemical energy into the electrical energy by the flowing of electrons in them. Whereas photocell is a kind of cell in which it traps solar energy and convert that energy into the electrical energy. So first we will consider about cell, and the first type of cell is simple cell. So as we have discussed about cell, that cell is a device which uses chemical energy and convert that into electrical energy. क्या करेगा? केमिकल एनर्जी को कन्वर्ट कर देगा इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी में एंड इट विल बिकम अ सोर्स ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी. इसके जो टाइप्स हैं, as we already have considered that there are two types of cell. First we considered as simple cell. Second is considered as dry cell. So सबसे पहले हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे about simple cell. So to make this device, first we need some components of it, like we need a beaker, copper and zinc plates, conducting wire, a load, generally it could be a bulb, dilute sulfuric acid, which we also considered as H2SO4. सबसे पहले ये जो बीकर है, it will get filled with dilute sulfuric acid, which provides the medium for the flowing of electrons. So हम इसमें भरेंगे सबसे पहले dilute H2SO4 यानी कि sulfuric acid. Then we'll introduce the two plates, copper and zinc plate, and we will connect these two with a conducting wire. In that we will place a bulb. This is zinc plate. This one is copper plate. Cu and Zn respectively, because Cu is the symbol of copper and Zn is the symbol of zinc. So here we'll use copper plate and zinc plate. This will be our load, that is bulb, and this is the conducting wire which will conduct the electrons. Conducting wire is made up of a metal which can conduct electricity. So most probably it could be of copper. ये सारे components मिला के हमको एक setup बनाना होता है. So we have two terminals in this. First is anode and second is cathode. Anode is the positive terminal of a simple cell and cathode is the negative terminal of a simple cell. Current always will flow from positive to the negative terminal. Now what will happen Due to this electrolyte, which we known as dilute sulfuric acid, which will provide a medium to flowing of electrons from positive to negative direction. So this will start losing some of the electrons and this will start gaining. In that, the electrons will start flowing throughout this circuit, so the electricity will get generated. जब electricity generate होगी तो this bulb will glow. This bulb will glow. So this is how the simple cell works. Simple cell is known as simple cell because of its very simple structure. Simple in structure. That's why we consider it as simple cell. But the simple cell is not convenient. As you can see, it is containing an acid, dilute sulfuric acid, and because of that we cannot carry it from one place to another very easily. इसका पूरा सेटअप बनाने के लिए हमको इसको एक प्लेस से दूसरी जगह ले जाने में डिफिकल्टी होगी. So that's why it's not convenient, not cheaper also. जो सबसे important factor है its potential difference. If we consider about its potential difference, that is only of 1 volt. 1 volt. ये potential difference कुछ और नहीं बल्कि इसका voltage है. That what amount of voltage it is giving. So this is giving 1 volt potential difference only. Second, it cannot run for a long time because it has 2 defects. 2 main defects होते हैं इसमें. इसके 2 defects होते हैं, and that we considered as local action and second is polarization. लोकल एक्शन वाले डिफेक्ट में होता क्या है कि दिस होल सेटअप विल स्टार्ट ड्रेनिंग इट्स इलेक्ट्रिक चार्ज. इसके इलेक्ट्रिक चार्ज जो होते हैं वो कंटिन्यूअसली ड्रेन होते जाते हैं इवन दो वी आर नॉट यूजिंग दिस लोड टू ग्लो, दिस लोड टू वर्क, दो इट विल स्टार्ट ड्रेनिंग इट्स इलेक्ट्रिकल चार्जेस एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट ये लॉन्ग रन में काम नहीं कर पाएंगे. ये होते हैं कुछ इम्प्योरिटीज की वजह से. जो इम्प्योरिटीज इस सर्किट में प्रेजेंट होती है, बिकॉज ऑफ दैट इट स्टार्ट वर्किंग एज अ लोकल एक्शन एंड इट स्टार्ट्स ड्रेनिंग इट्स चार्ज दैट वी कैन नॉट यूज इट फॉर अ लॉन्गर पीरियड. पोलराइजेशन में होता क्या है कि इलेक्ट्रॉन फ्लोज, तो यहाँ जो H2SO4 इसमें हाइड्रोजन एलिमेंट कंटेन होता है. ये हाइड्रोजन एलिमेंट बबल के फॉर्म में पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल को रैप कर लेते हैं एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल इज नो लॉन्गर अवेलेबल टू फ्लो द चार्जेस एंड जिसकी वजह से भी सिंपल सेल की वर्किंग जो होती है वो स्टॉप हो जाती है. सो दिस 2 आर द डिफेक्ट्स दैट दिस सिंपल सेल कैन नॉट वर्क फॉर अ लॉन्गर पीरियड. अलॉन्ग विद दैट इट हैज अ लो पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस which is only of 1 volt and it is not cheaper, not convenient to carry from one place to another, but simple in structure only. That's why we considered it as simple cell. So I hope that the whole concept of simple cell is clear to all of you. In the next class, we'll discuss the other type of cell. If this video is really connecting and helpful to all of you, please hit the like button and do subscribe my channel by clicking the bell icon to regular updates of my channel. Thanks for watching my video.